what are you? Who are you really? Right? Granted, I know that doesn't sound like so philosophical and stuff. Everybody says that, right? But it's still something you need to learn to understand, which is finding out who you are as a person, so you can first grow more, right?
Yeah.
But it's something as simple as that. Not a lot of people do or understand, which is partially why I think when it comes down to like careers and stuff, not many people know what they want to do because they don't know who they are in the first place. And if they go into a career field, go to a college, they don't really want to go through that career route or whatever. They wasted time and money, basically, because that's not really what they want to do. They find out what they want to do later, right? So, me personally, I think like that all kind of comes into learning who you are as a person so you can grow, right?
Basically understanding your values.
Yeah, understanding your values. It looks like you wanted to say something. I was like, okay, hold on.
Nope, keep going.
Okay. But then, well, let me see. What did I write down here? Oh, he also brought up a point, right? So, you hear voices in your head, right? You remember when we talked about that?
Yeah, the voices go crazy.
The voices in your head, it's the same.
Quiet the voices.
So, like, everybody has that thought in their head where whenever you're thinking and stuff, is that voice, right? Now,
did you know some people don't have that, though?
I was just about to say, if you don't have that voice,
some people like straight up don't have a voice in their head.
Which is, honestly, that's insane to me. Like,
you can't even fathom it. Anyways, continue.
Like, how do you think?
I think it's like,
how do you
60% of people have a voice, 40% don't, or something like that.
It was.
You still think, but there isn't a voice behind it. Does that make sense?
That doesn't make sense.
It's so hard. It was given to me an example like this. If you sit in the chair, and the person who doesn't have the voice in their head, they're just gonna think about sitting in the chair. You get me? But
how? But no, it makes no sense.
It was just an example given to me.
If you're sitting in the chair, you're still thinking, I'm sitting in this chair.
But there's that little voice
thought
to it.
Yeah. So how do you take that voice out and you're still thinking, I don't know?
Okay, here's a question for you. Before we continue, I'm sorry.
No.
We're so off track.
I don't care.
Is it your voice in your head? Like, do you hear yourself? Or is it someone else's voice?
Am I going to hear Michael Jackson?
I'm saying,
what do you mean?
I'm saying it. Yeah, he hears Mickey Mouse, apparently. No, I'm saying, like, is it actually your voice? Or is it, like, higher pitched? Or is it a different deeper voice? Like,
I would say, okay, it definitely sounds
it's my
like
voice.
me.
I just tried it.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Try it. Is it your voice?
That's quiet.
No, I don't know. I can't hear right now.
It's too loud. It's my more relaxed tone of voice, though. Like when I'm just talking one-on-one with somebody, it's just this tone of voice.
Yeah, the monotone one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There's no feeling behind it. It's just like kind of.
It's just like,
okay.
Looks kind of cool.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
just the thing, you know? So, but no, it's the fact that you don't have a voice. Get help. I'm sorry. God forsake
Get help.
But
you don't think about sitting in the chair. That was so
it makes no sense at all.
Well, no, because think about it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Because your brain starts wandering off. You know, you start thinking about different shit.
Fair.
You know, but some people are just there like.
Oh no, I understand that. I understand what the quote says, but it's hard to wrap your head around if you have the voice.
Yeah.
It's like you can't even imagine not having the voice.
I mean, it's like, think about it. Like, you zone out. Like, you know, you're just, if you're in school, you know, and you see the teacher talking, you know, you start looking around, and then you just start, like, thinking about, like, different shit.
Well, I don't think the people that have...
Or...
How do you not
I think you're...
And how do you determine if somebody has a voice in
when
their
I
head
was
or
in
not?
school...
I need to know that.
No, some people, like, if you ask them...
Yeah.
Like, if you ask them, do you hear a voice? They'll just say no. They still have thoughts, but it's not like spoken by a voice.
This just broke
It's not
my
like they're
brain.
people aren't stupid. People aren't stupid if they don't have the voice. It's just their thought is like processed differently. It's not like spoken to them.
Whoa.
If you can see the way the inside of my head looks, bro, I feel like
it's like the SpongeBob's just going.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Yeah, who let him cook? Okay, continue.
I'm sorry. Get on track. Okay. What was it saying? Oh, the voice in your head, right? So, if you take that voice in your head, right? This might sound a little crazy, but make that a actual person. Like, let's say you make it a person, right? As real as you are sitting across from me. Shoot, from all I know, none of this might be where I could be sitting talking to a padded wall, right? All I know. But like, take that voice, make
Wake
it as.
up.
You're not gonna do this to me. You're not gonna do that.
It's not
to
your
me.
fault. Wake
It's
up.
not your
It's
fault.
not your fault.
No,
Just
like,
starts tearing up.
Okay, I'm done interrupting. Sorry. I'll sit here quietly. I'll sit in my chair.
eat your cookies. So make that a person. Would you want to be friends with that person?
you
Would you want to hang out with
bastard.
that person? Right? And it basically just because like that voice in your head, that inner you, is all the things you both like and dislike about yourself. So would you like to hang out with that person inside of your head?
Definitely.
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 What would you say?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a motorcycle? Sky?
Recording the squall.
Would you like to hang out with the voice in your head if it was a real person? No.
No.
See, I'm kind of with you, but at the same time, in my head, the way I see it, right? I can't keep that voice in my head as one person. I would have to break it down to other people. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can't keep that. I can't just take that voice in my head and make it all one person, because there's different aspects of that voice. Like there's different aspects of myself that change. You know, it's like that sounds crazy. I should work that better. That sounds like I'm insane. Sound like I'm schizo.
What you're saying is you want like Inside Out to be real life.
I guess.
Oh yeah, basically.
I would have to break it down to aspects like, okay, the more creative side of my mind when I'm writing and stuff, that part of me I would love to hang out with. But the part of me that's like, that gets angry, upset, that is short-nerved and stuff, no, hell no.
But then you're assuming you can even split the voice in your head as if it's not a person in itself.
Yeah. So with that, I think that might also go back to understanding who you are.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you could break that person down, but you would first have to look inwards. You have to continuously practice. Now you can't just think, okay, I'm gonna separate you. No.
Wait. Okay, but then it gets into like, say like you're doing something, and out of nowhere your brain tells you watch out, and like you move or like something like. That's more sense in like intuition, right?
Yeah, I think that's different from the voice in your head. I think that's more like gut feeling, like you said, intuition.
How
and
would
stuff like that.
But isn't that the voice too?
Isn't that the voice too, though?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Thinking about it.
Because I would
hold on.
I would love to hang out with that dude.
Yeah, me too. Actually, hold up.
He would definitely just guide you whatever you need.
That dude is a top G. Actually, I would do. Hold on. You got a point. I'm so glad you brought that up. Hold up. So now. Dang, you just made me think real quick.
If we all have tingly senses, wait a minute.
What do you mean by tingly senses?
Intuition,
No,
like
yeah.
you know, like
Okay.
you know, your spidey senses.
Oh.
You know, like you know, if you like get a bad vibe off of this dude, and you know, like it's telling you like, hey, I get a bad vibe off of this person. Like, let's get out of here. And you listen to it, you just saved your own life.
Yeah.
So it's like. Wouldn't you like to hang out with that dude? Because it's still you.
100%.
You know?
But like, now my thing is, could you... Okay, so if you're able to break yourself down like that, right? Understand the different aspects of who you are, different variables and stuff. If you can break that part of your mind down, I now wonder, you would really be on some Spider-Man stuff.
I mean, because think about it, though. Like, our brain our brain... thinks of thoughts and like our thoughts are like we have like 60,000 thoughts per day.
Yeah.
And out of those 60,000 thoughts, I don't know where I'm going with this. Out of these 60,
out of those 60,000 thoughts, you could not find one to finish that.
Okay, no. Out of those 60,000 thoughts, if most of them are negative, that's your perception of everything. You get me?
Yeah.
But if it's positive, I guess that's how you perceive.
Well, then you could break it down. If let's say you have 60 thoughts, 1,000 thoughts a day exactly, you could technically break down every single one of those into its own person.
Yeah.
So how far would you be like willing to go? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, how far does this go? Because it could go forever. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have the creative side, but then you could branch that off. Oh, I have the writing creative side. Oh, I have the video creative side. You could, and then in the writing creative side, now you have more. So it's like you could break it down literally forever.
Yeah.
is it bad that I kind of do? Well, only, not to all of them, just like creative side, because I know like
Yeah.
this is not helping me. This is making me sound insane. I just realized that, and it doesn't help that I bought up the padded walls early. Okay, freaking great. I'm just gonna go to a freaking cycle after this. Shoot. But honestly, like, shut up. But no, like, as far as the creative side, it's not necessarily tapping into a different voice to do certain things. It just naturally shifts. Like, if I'm writing, okay, changes now I'm reading, that creative side kicks in. Okay, what I'm reading, I can visualize now and see everything, regardless how much detail or whatever, or how little detail it is. So, I guess it does. You could branch it off. You can continuously go with this for as long as you want, right? But I'm not talking about continuously going with stuff.
Oh, I understand.
Just like
yeah.
simplified enough, you know.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm just being a piece of shit.
Yeah, like you know, I'm not gonna. Never mind. You didn't deserve that. I was about to say some really messed up stuff. I'm sorry.
I'm just a piece of shit.
But shoot, I guess I could just like so. Basically, all I'm basically trying to say, right, is to invest in yourself, right?